Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
High up in the mountain, somewhere in Tuscany.
This is nice.
Cheers.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.
Wow.
The weather cleared up nicely. Even though it's sunny out, but it's still quite cold up here.
Yeah, it's because it's actually still end of March. Like, it's not a very popular place to be until probably April, May, June kind of time. A lot of people rent out this beautiful house, this area here for weddings and stuff. So the town we are in is a medieval town called Larciano, and just in front of us there, that is the old castle. We see
beautiful.
the smoke coming out from the chimney at nighttime. So I don't know, people live there, or there's definitely some action happening in there. Maybe it's open to tourists. We're not sure. We haven't been there yet. So we're currently living out our Italian dream in this beautiful house behind us. And this doesn't all belong to us. We only rented one of the units, and there's, I think, 3 other units that are similar to ours, which is a 1-bedroom apartment. We have a full kitchen, dining table, and also the bedroom and a washroom in there. It's very
perfect.
cozy. Yeah, it's very cozy.
Last night we were just cooking and just dancing
In the
in
kitchen.
the kitchen.
we did know the setup was going to be like this, that there's no like service here. Basically, it's like a self-service kind of place. So we bought a lot of yummy, delicious food from the grocery store, and then we thought we'd just make simple meals while we're here, and then drive to town in the afternoons to explore.
And it's quite affordable too.
It is. It's about
70
euros a night, which is significantly cheaper than the hotels we've been paying
in Florence or Rome.
Yeah, but obviously because of the location, it's further away, and you obviously need a car to get here. And we wanted somewhere far away from everyone and everything, because we've been in the big cities the last week. And I think this is the place.
Yeah, it's just us and
We
all
literally-
of trees.
Yeah, literally just us and this new cat that we met. Hey, that was not nice. That was not nice. Princess scratched me. Okay, no more for you. No more love for now. We're just about to head out now. Today, our plan is to go to Pisa, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which is on our bucket list. And it is about a 2-hour drive from where we are now. No's just gonna pick me up with the car, and we'll also show you guys the cute car that we have rented for this week in Tuscany. How cute is this? This is our cute little, well, it's not so little, our Fiat 600.
Isn't she cute?
Very cute.
Although this is not our original plan, we wanted to rent a smaller one, the Fiat 500, which is half the size of this. But they don't have it. They ran out.
Yeah, it was unfortunate, but it was also fortunate, because the lady said that this one is very new, the Fiat 600, and we're the
2025.
and we're the second customers to ever drive it.
It only has like 3,000 kilometers on the mileage. But
And it is automatic, so it was much easier for you. But you were prepared
yeah,
to drive manual.
but after driving here,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, maybe it's not bad getting this bigger car because coming up it was quite steep. It would have been challenging driving the manual transmission
Yeah.
up here. So yeah, it turned out perfectly.
So earlier I mentioned that it will take us about 2 hours to get to Pisa, but Note just told me that it is only an hour to get there, so we'll even have more time to explore the city. And if you were also planning to rent a car when you are in Tuscany, what our experience was, it was actually cheaper for me to book it through like a third-party platform like trip.com. The reviews don't look that good. We rented it from Avis on trip.com, but the price was really good. So how much was this again? We said-
35
Yeah,
euros.
35 euros. But when I checked one of the smaller shops that I found on Google Map in Florence, they were all like starting at like 80 euros or something like that. And you have to put in like a bigger deposit, but they had better reviews. So yeah, you can shop around for sure, but we're just sharing like our experience.
But we didn't have any problem. It was quite smooth.
Yeah, like the
Even though the
service
review was
good.
not that good.
The car is in great condition, and yeah, everything just kind of worked out for us using this. So as always, I will link the car rental details, our accommodation details, and all of that stuff in our video description box for you.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We
There's
stand
something about walking down these smaller streets in these smaller cities that feels so romantic. So we were able to find some free street parking back behind the university, and just walking around this area, you can see a lot of students. I think the university is probably like the center, the core of Pisa here. We are a bit hungry, so before we go see the Leaning Tower of Pisa, we are going to get ourselves some
Pizza.
Yeah, this one, Pizzeria Il Borgo 21.
Wow, this place has great review, babe.
Is it?
4.7, 1,200 reviews.
I'm excited.
seafood spaghetti.
Thank you. That is humongous. I'm so glad we didn't order any like appetizers. There's so much food. There's like prawns, mussels, clams, squid,
Fully
everything.
loaded.
Yeah.
Yay!
Wow, looks so good.
Gracias.
Bon appetit.
Wow, thank you.
Grazie. Ooh, we are being brave. We're trying another pizza. We usually just get like Parma ham, rocket, Parmesan cheese, but this is, what's it? Pizza Genovese. So they said there is like prosciutto, tomatoes, buffalo mozzarella, pesto. Look at this.
Oh wow, the crust.
Can't wait.
Oh, they didn't cut it. Delicious. This is new.
This is a
Usually
lot
they
of,
cut the pizza here.
it's a lot of garlic.
Maybe this is how Italian eat the pizza.
Are you making a mess? Why are you making a mess?
Wow.
Maybe they eat it with a fork and a knife
Maybe.
because that looks real messy.
Holy moly. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth.
Really?
The dough is perfectly done. Chewy with lots of resistance when you bite it. Holy moly!
Kind of hitting it from the back.
Mm-hmm.
You can see people all the way at the top. I think you have to buy the tickets ahead of time. It's like 20 euros or something to walk up to
Oh,
the
that's
top.
quite a bit.
But I thought it would be even taller. So it's not actually that tall.
No, I'm happy just seeing it from here. This has always been one of my bucket list items to check off. Heard about it since I was little, and we are finally here, standing in front of it.
I heard about this because my mom, when she was in her early 20s, she came to Italy and she said she came to Pisa and she walked all the way to the top, and it's one of her fondest memories of Italy and of her 20s. So I'm so glad to actually be here and see it for myself. My mom was at the top of that before. It's actually quite an interesting story, like why it's tilted. They were building this, I think, back in the 12th century, and as they got to the third floor, the third level, suddenly it was starting to tilt because they didn't realize that the soil underneath the tower is very soft. One thing that they were trying to balance it out is by like removing soil from the higher side and then letting gravity fall on the other sides to make it more sturdy at the bottom. Oh, there was also one more interesting thing is that they stopped ringing the bell at the top because the bell, the vibration was making it worse for the tilt. So the bell hasn't been rung for years. Move the other way. Your top hand has to be longer towards it. A bit more. Okay, okay. Okay, okay.
Oh, that's pretty good. You got it. Good upper body strength. Totally worth it.
You think they built it like this because the river floods?
Probably. They even put sandbags all along. That would be crazy though. It's pretty high.
It's pretty high.
There was a major flood around here a couple weeks ago.
We just missed it. People were telling us Florence was flooding, around here was flooding, but we didn't see any of it. We only got a little bit of rain and mostly just sunny days.
Yeah.
We've had our fair share of gelato since we've been in Italy, so today I wanted to try something different. This place is selling donuts.
Donuts?
You know what? He didn't give me one of the display ones. He actually grabbed a hot one and filled it with the curd. You can touch it.
Ooh.
And it was €2.50 for this. Look.
Wow. That looks delicious.
Oh, and this is from the cat earlier. It wasn't so nice.
Yeah?
Wow, I've never had a donut like this before. The outside is very, very crispy. The inside is soft and warm with the lemon curd. This is the best donut.
What do you think about pizza?
I really like it. I mean, we came from big busy cities like Rome and Florence. So coming here, it feels slower. There's more space, there's more room. People living real life.
Feels like a real livable city, isn't it?
Yeah, especially because it seems like there's a lot of students. A lot of people on bicycles as well. Like it's just Very different vibe from the other cities we've been to. What is this?
Good morning from Lucca. This is our ride for the day.
This is so cute. So basically, it's just a normal bicycle, 2 bicycles in one.
Yeah, attached, so we can sit together. But they have a few options you can choose from. This one is 14 euros per hour. But they also have electric version. They have normal bike. They have tandem bikes. Even electric scooters you can rent.
This one's good though. This one will be a good exercise
like
for us.
Okay, hop on. You're gonna need to work a little hard today because we have to go up the hill.
Yeah.
We're gonna ride along this ancient wall.
So Lucca is a old walled city here in Tuscany. It's actually pretty close to where we were yesterday, which is Pisa. And yeah, we're gonna, oh, I can hear like cars behind me. This is actually kind of stressful. We're not going very fast.
It's okay, it's okay. We'll let them pass.
Okay. So yeah, we're going to bike up around the walled city. So it's pretty cool because you get to see like what the inside of the city looks like. We just gotta make it up this hill. This is actually kind of hard.
This is good. It will keep us warm because it's a very cold day today.
Should we have paid an extra
For electric?
8 euros for electric? We made it. So we have a map here. We started from over here, the Mercatino rental bike shop. He said that we can basically go
Around the wall?
around the wall, which is 4 kilometers, and takes about 35 minutes.
That's not bad at all. Maybe we'll do that around the wall and then we'll cut through the middle to see the old town.
Yeah, it's also known as like a city of 100 churches. So there's lots of old churches that we can visit.
Cool.
All we did was that hill. This is so pretty.
Should we stop here and have a look at the wall?
Yes. So everything in here is like the historic city, and everything out here is new. So cool. So this is the Piazza del Anfiteatro, I believe that's what it's called. It is this oval shape here, and it used to be a Roman amphitheater. So I think what that means is they had like events and stuff, and the sound travels in here. So now it's more like a small cafe, restaurant. There's some boutique shops around here too, but it's a place to gather in the evenings to have a drink before dinner.
They're all selling the same thing though.
Yeah, spritz and bruschetta, 6 euros. I guess that's a thing. That's what they have, like a drink and a snack before dinner.
Is that where we're going up to?
It is. Before I mentioned to you that there's a tower I want to go and climb up, and you're like, do we have to go up the tower? Is it going to be worth it? It's cute, right?
Yeah, and there's a giant tree on the top.
Yeah, there's an oak tree at the top. And plus, we haven't been up to any viewpoints yet in our
On
trip.
this trip in Italy.
So I think this is a cute one to go check out. Got the ticket. It's €8 each. And we go up this way. I have no idea how to pronounce the name. Torre Guinigi. Yeah. We're almost there. Final stretch. I can see it up there. I'm out of breath, but it's actually not that bad. It's about a 15-minute walk up if you don't stop. Oh, this part gets tight though.
Last flight of stairs.
Oh, there's one more.
Last one.
Okay, I can do it.
Mamma mia!
Woo. It's like a secret garden up here.
Oh, and the sun is setting. Fantastic view. Wow. And you can see the sun is setting behind that mountain. This is incredible.
It feels like a secret garden up here. Everyone's reaction when they get up here is, whoa! And we're not even that high, but it feels so special to see all of these like terracotta roofs down here and see the wall surrounding this whole city. It's really, really neat.
I'm loving all these small cities that we're visiting on this trip so far.
I'm really glad we decided to rent a car and do this Tuscany road trip. This is definitely a highlight of our trip to Italy, but it's not even like over. This is just the first couple
We still
cities.
have more, yeah.
We have so many more cities to see in the next week.